The Chesapeake Bay Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to the bay's restoration, created these concrete reef balls to give the bay's struggling oyster a place to grow. The reef balls were first formed in a parking lot in May, then moved into tanks to allow tiny oysters to attach, and finally brought to this creek on Maryland's eastern shore to become acclimated to the bay. Now ready, they represent just a small part of ongoing oyster restoration efforts that, like the bay, are struggling.
First of all, you have to understand what the issue is. The issue is that we basically decimated the bay and polluted the bay to the point where things have a tough time living there. We've harvested the oysters out, and disease is taking over the oyster population to the point where we're down to 0.5% of what might have been here historically. Captain John Smith was here. So, are we making a difference? If you ask that question from the perspective, are we going to get all the oysters back that used to be here, clearly the answer is no. It's a question of scale. We're still orders of magnitude away from a goal of replenishing the oyster in the bay. But if you look at it from another goal, which is, can we help in the tributaries? Can we clean the tributaries up a little bit so that the insult from the tributaries to the bay is less? Yeah, we're doing that. Now, there's a long-term solution that would be interesting if it occurred, maybe not in my lifetime, maybe not in your lifetime or your kid's lifetime or whatever, but let's say we got a healthy population of oysters on a number of reefs around the bay that survived and started to reproduce. Maybe we would get natural replenishment going if we kick-started it with a program like this. That's a possibility.